Fam.
What up?
I'm chilling.
Yeah, dude, we've done so much this year, eh?
Yes, we have, but I feel like the other people we haven't touched yet. You know, any ideas on someone that we could do that we haven't done yet?
I think Varaidzo.
So much better.
Like, yo, actually.
Yeah,
Varaidzo. The Zim artist, I think?
Yeah, I think she was nominated for an award once upon a time, you know, recently. And the Instagram game at some point.
Definitely.
Actually, now that I think about it.
And she's a rodent, man. Yeah. Like, that road's pride, bro.
Okay, so let's go look for her.
Alright, cool.
Maziso ako ndatozviparira tobatwa murunako rwako zvatondiomera chiso chako chinobata moyo wangu meso yako kupenya senyeredzi moyo wangu iwe usipo moyo wangu unorwadza kana ndiri ndega moyo wangu unorwadza usipo moyo wangu kana ndiri.
So, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Ah, no, I'm doing good.
Oh, hello.
I see you've got, you're doing your studying.
I am. It's almost exam time, so it's very hectic, and so it's just a lot of work to be done.
But then, so how do you handle all this? I won't say glitz, but then the life of a singer, the whole student thing.
You have to set a balance. You have to know what you want, and you have to understand life and what you need in your life. So when I'm in Zim, and when I'm here, it's school. And I know that I only have about 3-4 years of school to just be focused, and after that I can just blow out in the music industry and do what I need to do. So it's just a compromise, and I understand that I need to get my education right, and I need to get my degree. Music can wait. I sound like I'm completely neglecting the music. It's not. I'm not doing that. When I do my music, I'm focused and I'm actually 100% in it. So it's just striking a balance. You just have to know what you're doing, where, and why. There's time for everything. And so when I'm at school, it's school. When it's time to be in Zim, it's music. So that's just how I do it. It works for me.
Anyway, it is LOTv, and I'm sitting with Varaidzo, if you haven't already noticed. Right? We've got she's a Zimbabwean, and she's a singer, and she's a student. And a bit of a fashionista as well. So we're just gonna be sitting, just chatting, and we're gonna take a look, and get to know Varaidzo a bit more. So yeah, follow us. So what's it like, the whole thing of having a music career and then being a student all at the same time? Because like you said, you're a student here in South Africa, a musician in Zimbabwe, so then how do you separate and balance the two?
Well, like I said, when I'm here, it's school. When I'm in Zim, it's music. So when I'm here, I'm basically just doing assignments, tests, whatever needs to be done here. The moment I get back to Zim, it's back in the studio, back to writing. I do write when I'm here, when I just feel inspired, I can write some songs. But I'm not going to go out of my way to get to the studio. And I do have shows when I'm here as well. I get invited to perform at events. It's not like my music career is completely dead. It's just that I don't pay as much attention to it as I would when I'm in Zim.
Okay. So who do you have in Zim who sort of, can I say, runs things?
For me?
Yeah.
Well, I have a manager, and he basically just does everything for me. Like when I'm not there, he's making sure that my shows are booked when I get to Zim. He's making sure that things that need to be sent to radio. He's making sure that whatever just basically needs to be done is done. All the meetings that need to happen, everything is done. So yeah, he's basically in charge of everything. Yeah.
No, because I think anyone who sort of follows you, on social media, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is, will notice that it's as if you're just living that music sort of life all the time.
Yeah.
So when you say it, it might be surprising to some people.
Actually, I'm not doing music when I'm in school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. It makes sense. Well, because it's just basically about striking that balance.
Okay.
So as long as, because I still have to send out that that message that I am a musician. I can't completely forget that I'm that, because the thing is, it's really easy to become irrelevant if you just go away for 4 months, don't release anything, and you're just sitting at school studying. It's so easy to just become irrelevant. people forget about you. Somebody else comes into the scene. Bye. Who's Varaidzo? Who? No, we never. Oh, really? She's still there, you know. So I still have to like keep up with being a musician on social media. So on Instagram, I'm not really a Twitter person. So sorry, forgive me. I do tweet sometimes when I do remember. And yeah, on Facebook, I have a page as well. So I run that. My manager runs it as well. So I still have to keep up that. Okay, I'm still a musician. Yeah, don't forget about me. But also, I'm still a student. So like, yeah, that's just how it works.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in terms of that, because you know, I think that whole social media thing is big, and I noticed that you usually get a lot of response. You know, when you post things, especially the famous outfits in the morning, you know, up the hill.
Oh geez, yeah. Well, the thing is that, you know, especially for Instagram, you kind of run out of things, out of music things to post. So I feel like I also like to dress up, and I like fashion. It's something that I really enjoy.
Yeah.
So on Instagram, I use most of my time. I spend most of the things that I post there are pictures of me dressing up or whatever outfit I'll be wearing and things like that. Just to keep it running, just to keep it interesting. Because if I just post music stuff, and people just get bored. So yeah, just to keep it running, keep it interesting, post stuff about what you wear. People will be like, you know, entertained, and they'll still be drawn to you. They can find other ways to relate with you besides the music career, just besides the music by itself.
So in terms of, you know, I think one of the things that people then get, you know, from all that is that you're a bit of a style icon, a fashionista, you know.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people do look up to you in terms of, you know, style, because, you know, your nail game, your hair game, shoe game, you know, it's usually on point.
Yeah.
You know, so in terms of that, who do you usually like draw inspiration from, and you know, who are your style icons?
I know this is crazy, but I stalk Kim Kardashian every single day. I know.
Serious?
I really think that she's very interesting, and I think her style is very, very intricate, and it's very sophisticated, very stylish, very sexy, and very modern, and I really, really like it. I think there's just something about her that's just, you know, amazing, and I just really, I know it's crazy, very crazy, but like she really does wake up and dresses up, and you know, you can see that she enjoys to dress up. And so because of that, like I really wake up every day, I'm like, okay, what did she wear yesterday? Let's see if I can get inspiration from that. And then I also follow people on Instagram. There's so many stylish people that are there, and I'm just like, I wish I could be like you, you know. So it's just a whole lot of people. I'm not really like the biggest fashion person, but I just really like to dress up, and I'm not really about like labels and like the most expensive things. It's just basically just knowing how to put everything together, and just buying like something that's like $2 and just making it look like it's like $5,000, you know. So yeah, I really just enjoy, you know, just looking at people's outfits on Instagram. There's so many style pages. People dress really interesting, and it's about taking risks with your outfits. You wear things that are just not everyday clothes that not everybody wears every day, and just make it look like, you know, you know what, it's rocket with confidence, and that's just how I work.
Okay.
It works for me.
So what do you think is the sort of the best, I won't say the best, but then which to you is more important, Instagram or Facebook? Because I think they serve different purposes, different crowds. But for you personally,
I actually enjoy Instagram more. I think that Facebook, maybe because I feel like I feel more exposed. And forgive me, but there's some people on Facebook that are still in need of maturing and accepting that fashion evolves. There's some pictures that I post on Instagram that I cannot post on Facebook, because people will just be like, what the hell are you wearing? And you know, like in Zim, people would be like, oh, she's naked, you know, like stuff like that. So for Facebook, I limit it to like just normal outfits that are just acceptable, that my mom would see me wearing, and she'd be like, okay, hello. And I also do most of my music there. So I post links from YouTube, I post links from like Soundcloud, all my music links and everything, and also just pictures. But Instagram, I feel like it's more exciting. There's more people, and people are more mature, and they're not gonna be like saying crazy things about stuff. And people can relate to me. I feel like I actually have a relationship with people that follow me. Yeah.
You already talking about that you post your music links on Facebook and all that stuff.
Yeah.
How is music? You know, because I think at the core you are a musician and artist, you know, first. You know, so then how has that been? Because it seems like 2014 has been quite a year. Quite a year for you. You know, so what's been going on? Tell us, fill us in on 2014.
Well, 2014 has been quite the amazing year for me. I feel like a lot of things that I never thought would happen happened, and they happened at a time when I wasn't expecting it. I'm still an upcoming artist. I'm not the biggest artist yet, and I still have a lot of ground to cover. I still have to find my feet as a musician, and I'm still trying to find like a little foundation for myself. So I'm still finding myself in music, what type of music I want to venture in, because I'm still doing everything, and I'm still like, what do I want to do? So like, it's been quite difficult for me. I've had times when I just feel so down, and I didn't feel like I was insecure about my music, and I just didn't want anyone to listen to anything I was doing. I felt embarrassed. And then Zimbabwean Music Awards came up, and they nominated me. So I was just like, this was like, you can still do it. I felt like it was like it just was like a bubble of confidence. It just came on me, like, okay, so I've been working hard. So like, it's not like it was going down the drain. It's actually something that I'm being rewarded for. So like, for that, I felt like for the Zimbabwean Music Awards to come and give me a nomination, that was just the highlight of my 2014 music in terms of my music career. And I think that because I wasn't expecting it all, and it just was amazing to, you know, have something like that happen. But I'm still working. I don't win. They happened like recent on Thursday. That's when they happened, the awards. I didn't take the trophy, which is great. It's fine. I was not expecting. I was happy to be nominated because I feel like for that nomination to happen, I swear I was not ready for a nomination, because I didn't feel like just to get that nomination was just like, oh, okay, so I'm actually doing something that people actually care about. So yeah, I didn't win, but I was happy just to be nominated, and I'm gonna work harder, and hopefully next year I am going to Channel O Music Awards. I'm telling you now, okay? Next year, this time, I'll be telling you about my Channel O Music Award nomination, and I'll be like, so, remember that time when we're having that interview? Walking in the cold. Just wait for next year, but like, yeah, that's just the dream for it now, yeah.
Oh, sounds like you've got, you know, ambitions. Quite a few ambitions.
You have to dream. If you don't dream, you're not going to get anywhere, so.
And I'm sure that along the way you've also met up with like some ambitious people, producers, musicians, that sort of thing. So in terms of highlights of people that you've been able to work with, you know, would you say, oh, that was a good collab?
Well, I had a collaboration with Liyon earlier this year with Russo, and our song topped the charts for weeks. That was my first #1 song ever, and it was, for me, I think that it was such an amazing, phenomenal collaboration. And the song, the way we made it, you guys wouldn't even believe. Like, we were just like in the studio just fooling around. It was done in 45 minutes, and like it just went crazy. And like, so it was just really like, you know, the greatest. That was, for me, that was just like the collaboration for this year for me. I also worked with XQ. Our song just got released like recently. I'm not sure. I haven't really followed up what's going on. But last time I checked, it was in the charts, at #5 on Zimbabwean radio. It's doing great as well. I was really honored to work with him because he's such a talented person. He's very talented, and he's such a humble person. You know, really nice. And you know, some people look at these artists and like, this person is so unapproachable. Like, really, like, he's such a nice person. He's like a brotherly figure. You know, he looks at me like a little young sister. He's also trying to help me as a musician, you know, giving me tips on what to do as an artist and how to move forward. He's an amazing person. That was a good collaboration. And in terms of producers, I have been working with Black 101 that I've been working with for a few years now. I work with Russo. There's this other guy that I can't talk about this thing that's about to happen because it's supposed to be
some secrets.
Exactly, but I'm about to explode because it's so exciting, you know. I just can't wait to get back to Zim because like there's so much waiting for me, and I'm just really excited. I won't say anything else about it because yeah, you'll see it next year. We'll talk about it next time.
So in terms of you know, sort of music inspirations, or you know, the people that you were looking up to growing up, whether it's locally, internationally, like, what are your musical influences?
Mariah Carey is at the top of the charts.
I knew you'd say that.
I'm sorry, but her voice is not natural. Like, who has a voice like that? She is like the queen. She is a legend.
Because I've noticed
sit down. The whistle.
You do, yeah. You
Yeah.
do the whistle every once in a while. And
Yeah.
then you sort of like belting.
I
it out.
learned from the queen of whistling. She is amazing.
But I've noticed though,
Yeah.
in your actual songs, like the songs that you've recorded,
Yeah.
you hardly ever sing that high. I've only
know.
ever known you to do that in, like, let's say, a live
A live performance, yeah.
Why
I think
is
that, I don't know, but the thing is that it's, I have one song though, like the Oneta Manyeme song, that because I've always been like scared about my whistle. I was just like, what if it doesn't sound right? And like, what if it sounds like, you know, Mariah Carey you want to be and it's just not working? So like I was just always like, you know, just trying to stay away from it. But like I just now I'm growing into it and I'm getting like more confident about it. So I perform it live, and with the new projects coming, you'll be hearing more of the whistle. I will be working towards making you people actually hear it properly. I want to have an a cappella song so I can like just go all day long.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, and then in terms of the people that you would want to work with, like
Oh
I feel
my
like
gosh.
everyone has their
Dream
sort of their
person.
dream, either collaboration or dream producer, the person that they would want to work with. So I think I
This
want
is
to
like in the
know.
whole world.
No, let's do 4. I want to do 4.
Okay.
Local producer, and when I say local, that's Africa, the whole of Africa.
Okay.
International, anyone, and then singers, collaboration, local and international. I wanna
So that's 4 people in
that's
total.
4 people in total. Yeah.
Okay. Don Jazzy,
Local, yeah,
I think he's just
amazing.
amazing.
Yeah.
But like the thing is that I don't know if I'll ever be able to do Afro pop, Afrobeat,
Afrobeats, yeah,
Afrobeats and
whatever,
stuff. The whole like Nigerian style type of music. I don't know if I'll really be able to do it, but I think it's worth a try, and I think he's really good at what he does. He's amazing. You know, I just went blank. But the only person that's coming to my head is Timbaland. I think he's internationally. I just think he's really, really great. That's just good because that's the only person I'm thinking about right now, and I can't really. My mind just died. But like he's really good. Like he's like, I just think that his beats. He has that thing that happens with his beats. I really like that. It's really, really good. Musicians, Tiwa Savage. Actually, you know what? There's a lot of people like locally. Can I just say 2?
Okay.
Tiwa Savage and Say Shay or whatever her name is. That Nigerian girl. She's just like on point.
I'm actually gonna break the rules here from
And
being
then-
behind the camera. I knew you were gonna say Tiwa.
Really?
Because she's already on the Mavens too. Yeah.
Oh yes, you know, yeah. And then internationally, it's, I like Mariah Carey, and I also like Brandy. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to say a whole lot of people. Brandy, Jennifer Hudson. Please, can you hear me? Yes, Jennifer Hudson, Brandy, Alicia Keys, Beyonce. Come knock on my door. I'll be waiting to work with you. You people are so talented. Like Tamar Braxton. Oh my goodness, Toni Braxton. I just said a whole lot of people. I would not mind. Yes.
And then in terms of performances, has there been a place where you've performed where you're like, okay, that was the best thing that I could have done? You know, a good performance
Yeah,
when you walk away from it. And
I've
you're
had a lot of really good performances,
Yeah.
and I've had like, quite a good fair share of bad performances. But I remember I really liked my first show performance. Because I just felt I liked it personally because I was so disorganized until like the last minute. I didn't know what I was singing until I went on stage. I liked it because like it just came together the way I wanted it to come together, and I liked my fashion show performance. That was really cool. And then I performed at this dinner that I had. It was so terrible because I get there and the microphone was dead. Like, can you imagine? I'm just like, really? Why is your microphone dead? Like, if you're gonna invite a singer to sing, then have a working microphone.
Yeah.
So I get there and I'm trying to sing. No one is hearing what I'm doing. I had to restart my performance 55,000 times. I almost died of embarrassment. I just walked off the stage when I was done, got my bag, and I was just like,
You left.
I left. I was just like, that is bad. That's so embarrassing. Like, don't invite me if it's gonna be like that. I felt so bad. Like just
Cheers.
anyway. Yeah.
No, I totally understand that.
Yeah.
I totally understand that one. I think before we end off, what's in store for the future? And when I say the future, you've already hinted that
I'm going to Channel O Music Awards, yes.
That you're going to the Channel O Music Awards, that there's a secret project that's happening that you don't want to tell us about.
Very secret.
You know, but then, like in terms of, I guess, the next year or two, like what do you want to see for yourself? Because already, I feel like in 2014, you know, getting nominated, having, you know, more than one top 10 song back in Zimbabwe, like I feel like those are milestones. So, you know, what other milestones do you want to?
I have always dreamt of being an international artist. So like for the next 2, 3, 4 years, I'll be focusing on Africa. And then I do want to expand my brand to like on a global stage. It will happen. I'm just telling you, everything is possible with God. And I will be there one day. So but for the next 2 or 3 years, I'll be focusing on like working with international people, like people from South Africa. I'm working definitely wanting to go on to the Channel O Music Awards and the Mamas and everything. So I'll be focusing on that. And I also want to start my own line of clothes. I really want to like explore fashion and just really have my own style to dress people up, because I just really like to dress up. So it'd be nice to just like, you know, just venture into that. So yeah, and I would like to get my degree. Thank you very much.
Speaking of which,
yeah.
Do you study music? I think some people would be
No,
interested to know that.
I've never been to a music class ever in my life. I don't even know what the first thing to music is, which is bad. I come from a family that, you know, if you want to do music, then that's great. Well, we'll support you, but we're not going to pay for you to go to university and be like, I'm getting a music degree. Like, for what? Like,
So,
you know, yeah.
which one of these usual degrees?
I'm studying for a law degree. I will have one very soon, and I can't wait to get it. And so I'll be like, Beret and The Voice, darling. The Voice.
Are there plans to get an LLB or
Yes.
after legal theory we're done?
No, I would like to get an LLB
LLB.
and maybe proceed to masters as well. Like, we'll just see how it goes and stuff. But I really want to like really focus on my education and get like the best of the best. Then I can always just linger around in the music industry and just be a singer. Yeah.
I want to hear this girl sing, and I'm sure that other people want to hear this girl singing as well.
Oh my goodness.
So we're just going to, you know, allow her to get into the space, you know, and then, you know, she's gonna, you know, give us a little something. Cool. So then, you know, you have a song, or what do you want to sing for us?
I'm gonna sing one of my songs. It's called Mudiwa. It was by me, and I featured this amazing, lovely, so talented guy called Sunny Makanima. He's just like on point. I'm so sorry. You know, his levels are up there. He needs to be in America, like producing for Beyonce and singing with people like that, because that guy is fire himself. He's not on fire. He is fire. He is that fire.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna sing the bridge of it.
Yeah.
Hapana muwe angandida sewe iwe mudiwa wangu mudikani iwangu dresse zangu iwe neni zwa chose I feel you. LOTv, we just got a bit of a snippet, you know, from Varaidzo. You know, she says her voice just died, but I don't believe that. You know, okay, I haven't sang in like 15 years, but okay.
But I did not get a whistle out of this girl, you know, because she says she likes, you know, Mariah Carey. She says she likes, you know, performing the whistle. So I want to hear the whistle. So can you do the whistle?
I have nothing. If I don't have you, babe.
So I feel like, you know, you just killed to do that for yourself.
No, thank you.
Shout out. I'm sure you do that for yourself all the time.
Well. I make a lot of noise, yes. At home, my mom is just like, but like really though, we're trying to sleep. So.
Okay, cool.
So yeah.
I think, you know, before we sort of end all this off, how would you describe yourself? Because I remember I once had a conversation with you, I think more than a year ago.
Yeah, I remember.
And we're talking about, does the language that you sing in, does it matter? How do you choose whether to do R&B, whether to do local, that sort of thing? So like now, you know, if you were to describe yourself, how do you describe yourself?
You know, I think that, you know, we listen to a lot of my Shona songs. It's urban grooves.
Yeah.
I don't know if like that makes sense. It's like sort of like a type of genre that's like, it's a mixture of like Shonarized music with like this specific kind of sound that's there. And, you know, so like I have that sound, but like that's not really mine.
Your lane.
My lane, really. I'm more of an R&B soul artist. I really like to just sing. Like I want for a song. I prefer that in a song you hear my vocals more than you focus more on my vocals than the beat. Because you know sometimes it's like, hey, this beat is on point, you know, and then you forget what they're singing about. Like, that song with that beat, you know. And when the beat starts playing, it's like, yes, and you know, no. I actually prefer the other way around. I prefer to like, remember that song with that girl bounce out that note like crazy. Yes, that song. That's the one that I want you to play for me. You know, I prefer that, and I just because I feel like I'm more of a singer than anything else. Really, I can't dance to save my life. Like, so I might as well focus on my voice and just do that kind of R&B soul kind of music. So that's my sound.
Okay.
Yeah, I do like to venture into other things though. Like, you know, it gets boring sometimes, and your audience gets bored, and it becomes monotonous. So I do like to do something else, like to just keep people entertained and keep people interested. So yeah.
Okay, that's cool. And I think, you know, as a last thing, of course, like the people that actually want to download your music, buy your music, you know, catch up with you, maybe go and get some style tips from Varaidzo. You know, where are you available?
For my music, you can go on Soundcloud and Reverb Nation. iTunes for next year, from the 1st of January, it will be iTunes, darling. You'll be buying from there. But for now, focus on Soundcloud and Reverb Nation. And for bookings, you can find my email address. Well, he's my manager's the one who manages it. So it's varaidzonyakunika @yahoo.com for bookings. And for style tips, well, go on my Instagram page and just ask me there. I will be responding to you in like 3 seconds. Well, yeah, so that's, and YouTube, I forgot YouTube, and listen to the radio. You will find my music there.
Okay. Also, you know, so people can find you social networks. You said Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and then obviously Reverb Nation, SoundCloud.
And
when you think of yourself, are you Varaidzo or are you Varaidzo Nyakunika? I'm
Varaidzo, but it's just that people always just want to just add my surname there. And I'm just like, Varaidzo Nyakunika is the normal person that you see walking around at school. That's Varaidzo. But when I'm on stage, I'm Varaidzo. It's completely different. It's a completely different person, and it's Varaidzo. On the CD, it says Varaidzo. It doesn't say Varaidzo Nyakunika. I don't know why people want to be like Varaidzo Nyakunika. That's my father's name. My name is Varaidzo. Y'all people, like, get over yourself in a nice way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you heard it. We were with Varaidzo, not Nyakunika. Varaidzo. You know, right here on LOTv. You know, shout out to her. You can go look for her on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Her music is available on Reverb Nation and SoundCloud. Varaidzo Nyakunika. Thank you, LOTv.